Hi, my name is Monte Tilgner with the Iowa High School Athletic Association. This will be another video in our training series for the upcoming 2025 season. This one is going to be on mechanics that we want to focus on for the state of Iowa. And these next several plays will demonstrate what we want for our mechanics for our wing officials on regular scrimmage plays. Anytime we're kind of between the 15 and the 15-yard line, so that big part of the middle of the field. First one here, taking a look. This is on a first or second down play. If we have a run that goes between the tackles, what we want from our line of scrimmage officials is to simply hold at the line of scrimmage. Do not move. Don't move until that run gets 3 to 4 yards downfield and then trail the play. So this is a first down play, and this is exactly what we're looking for. We want you to stay stationary until that play gets downfield, the runner gets downfield, and then trail it. And key phrase from an NFL official that I know well is don't move until you have to and then move with the purpose. And he says that all the time at a clinic that I present with them at. And it's just really good advice for wing officials. So on first, second down, just hold. So let's just take a look at what this looks like. See, he holds, waits till the runner gets 3, 4, 5 yards, comes down, trails it, gets a spot, comes in the field to play a little bit. No reason to come in, real far. If you want to come into the bottom of the numbers, you can, but no reason to come in all the way into, the hash or anything like that. This is just a regular routine play. But the key is between the tackles on first and second down, that's what we want to see. Hold that line of scrimmage, wait till the runner gets 3, 4 yards downfield before you move at all, and then just trail him and square up that spot. Now, on this next play, this is what we want to see on a first or a second down play if the play comes wide. So if you get a run, a pitch, an option play, or a quick pass that comes toward your sideline, this is what we want from our officials. And what you're going to do is you're going to step back into the offensive backfield, 3, 4, 5 yards even, and wait for that play to develop. You can open up your hips in. You can watch the blocks out in front of the runner. As soon as the runner is threatened because someone's close enough that he could foul or he could be fouled, then we know we have the progress of that runner. But until that time, get in a better position where we can see blocks better. So you can see as soon as this official at the top of the screen, as soon as this headline judge sees this coming wide, right now he's already starting to back up. And he just keeps going. Now he's at 3 yards, 4 yards, 5 yards back, letting the play get in front of him, almost 6 yards back, letting the play get in front of him where he can watch blocks better. And now he comes up with this runner being downed near the sideline. And when I say near the sideline, I would say anywhere, between the bottom of the numbers or especially, a little closer to the sideline than the bottom of the numbers. You can see he's going to wind the clock here, winding the clock. And that lets everybody know that this player was in bounds. If this was, middle of first quarter, second quarter, whatever, then and say he got a first down on that play, then we could wind the clock for 2 winds and then kill it for 2 kills, and that lets everybody in the press box and the radio and so on know, hey, we got a first down, we're inbound, so we're going to wind this after we reset the chains. But next play is, again, this just shows what we want pre-snap. So right now, he's showing that the widest guy right here is off the line of scrimmage. And again, this is a first or second down play. This receiver is on the line of scrimmage. So you can see this depends on your crew. We don't have a standard mechanic you have to do, but some will punch that he's on the line of scrimmage, so punch forward. Some will punch only back. I'd say most probably only punch if the widest guy is back. But if you want to punch him either way, that's fine too. So now when this receiver comes over and gets set, okay, now if you watch, he's gonna bring his hand up and he's gonna change to 2 fingers, and then a lot of times they'll wave it up and down, and then they'll leave it down, showing that he's got 2 off. So now we know that we have still only 4 players in the backfield. There you can see him signaling that. Now, again, this run's coming outside. You can see he's already, 4 yards in the offensive backfield, getting behind the play, watching for blocks. And ignore this line because you normally don't have 7 officials, but we would have our line judge looking at this action around the runner right now, or this block out in front of the runner. Our back judge definitely should be on that block as well. So they're both going to be on that block. Now, this line judge is going to continue to officiate, trailing the play again by 7, 8 yards. And then at the end of this play, he's going to kill the clock signal because he knows we have a first down. If you want to loop onto the field a little bit and keep an eye on these guys, you can. If not, no need to jump right on top of them, on top of that spot. We don't want to get in there too tight. Just let them clear and then come get that dead ball spot. But excellent job by this line judge of watching the players out of bounds and not just signaling in the middle of the field. We need to keep an eye on those players. Now we have another one. A lot of these are going to be 3rd and 4th down plays. So 3rd and 4th down, our mechanics totally change. All right. So these next several plays are going to illustrate that. This play happens to be 3rd and 2. So we're going to watch the feet of our official up here at the top of the screen. So we made a little catchphrase for 3rd and 4th down. 3rd down flow. And when we get to 4th down, it's 4th down go. So 3rd down flow, if done properly, you can tell the coach, I was there. I was looking right down that line, and the ball made it to the line to gain, or it didn't make it to the line to gain. But you can sell that to the coach, and you can't argue a whole lot if you're standing right there looking right down that line. So let's look how important that is. So right now you can see the headline judge's feet immediately. Doesn't matter. He's not waiting to see where do they run it, up the middle or do they run it wide. It's a 3rd down play. 3rd down flow. We're going to flow to that line to gain immediately at the snap. He gets to 2 yards. He stops right there. He is not going to move until progress is stopped or that runner is past the line to gain. And if he gets past the line to gain, he's going to just stay there for another 2, 3 yards, and then he'll trail that play because we want you trailing the play after he makes it to the line to gain. So if he's right at the line to gain, only if he's right at the line to gain, and you tell that coach confidently, Coach, I got this spot. He made it, or Coach, he didn't make it. The ball did not make it to the line to gain. Okay, so you can sell it, and you have a great thing to say to that coach. He sees you right there. Makes it a lot easier. Okay, 4th down. You can see we got 4th down play. Movement at the snap is going to be immediately. He's got 5 yards to go. Immediately at the snap, he's going to be hustling to that line to gain. So our catchphrase is 4th down go. We must be at that money line. We must be at that line to gain before the runner gets to it or before that pass gets there. So he goes right there, and he just stays right there. And now he's in perfect position. So where's the ball in relation to the 16-yard line, which is the line to gain, when he reaches out and when that body goes down and where that ball's at? Only if you're looking straight out do you have the perfect angle to know if he made it to the line to gain or not. Now, this is a 4th down play, so that's a clock killer. We're going to be killing the clock whether he makes it for the first down or whether he doesn't make it because he didn't make the first down, and we're going to be giving the ball to Team B. But he can sell that spot either way of a first down or not. And again, he comes in and spots it, and I believe he gave a first down signal. Okay, again, this is a 1st or a 2nd down play. You can see first down. Okay, this is exactly what we want. The ball comes outside. Just keep going back. He keeps going back to get behind it, and then he comes forward a little bit to get that progress spot. Exactly what we want to see. Now this is a 3rd down play. Okay, this is a 3rd and 10, and that's one thing officials say is, if it's 3rd and 2, 3rd and 3, it's a little easier. But what about when it's 3rd and 10, 3rd and 15? You just got to go a little harder at the snap. Okay, but this is an excellent job by this headline judge of 3rd down, flowing to the line to gain, getting there, and then if they don't make it, no problem. You just come back and you square off the spot. So this is excellent. You can see he's going hard right now. Now, one thing about the guy at the bottom, since this is going the other way, we can already see that we got a little swing pass coming out here. Okay, so if you're here, you can hold for just a second, and then you can be watching and helping on that. Oops, I don't want that. I want that to be an arrow. You can be helping to watch and see, is this pass backward or is this pass forward so you can help on that forward backward pass. Because your headline judge top of the screen, he's releasing downfield, a little harder for him to do that. But you can see we will get a punch by, I believe, the line judge down here at the bottom. Yep, he just punched back. Oh, this is a problem. So we've got one official punching back, we got one official punching forward, and it's probably an easier, better angle for this official that's going away from him, especially if you're flowing downfield. Remember, when in doubt, we do want it to be forward. Okay, so we do have a punch there, and he gets that line to gain, and now he comes back and squares it off. So something to talk about with that conflicting signals, but overall, we want that official moving downfield at the snap. Again, third down, excellent job flowing to the line to gain, getting there before, doesn't make it, comes back, squares it off before coming. We don't want a banana cut into the field. It's really good mechanics here by the headline judge. Now, when we get down to the goal line, okay, remember, when we get to the 10-yard line is when goal line mechanics start. This is a little more difficult. It's just outside the screen here. Right outside, we have a second down play. Here's our line to gain. So are we snapping the ball at the 4? Our line to gain is the 2, and obviously we know where the goal line is. We already did move the G back a little bit. That's good. I'd move that baby back there a little further so we don't have to worry about it. But we want to hesitate at the line to gain first until he either reaches it or he has enough space that we can see for sure he's going to get there. We don't want to just go immediately to the goal line in this situation because that line to gain is our first money line. We've kind of got 2 money lines here. So right now, if we're at the goal line, we don't have that look right down that line to gain to see, did he make the line to gain or not? If we can see because he's in space, he's going to get there, then continue from the 2 to the goal line. But if he's getting hit like this, stay at that line to gain first. And then as soon as he achieves that, as soon as he's made that line to gain, then even though he's not moving so much forward anymore, you could get that line, they could get to that goal line. And then if he gets there, you're looking right down that line. Right here, we do come back. We do get the spot. It just would have been a better spot if we were right at that line to gain first. Okay, now let's just look at the mechanics here. A couple things on this play I want to talk about. First of all, to start the play, I don't care if they're starting out here on this hash and we have the strength formation over here. Back judge, start out right in the middle. On the end line, right in the middle. Don't start out over here. They could easily run a fade here, and then you're a long ways away from that to be able to help out. Okay, that's the first thing. Now, we do move, but you can see here, look at our official. Okay, we do not want to be, we don't want to give up that goal line. So a couple things. First of all these people here, okay, they don't need to be there. Those are stat people or camera people or whatever. Just ask them, hey, stay at the 5-yard line, be behind a dotted line, stay at the 5-yard line. It gets really busy down here, next to the goal line. And so you can work safely and you don't have to worry about them running into them or whatever. Okay, this G, I would get that thing back again further, get that thing back, another 5-10 yards so you don't have to worry about it. And then we should be really where we should be standing is right where this G is. So as you diagonal back, you should be starting out in the back of the white here, diagonal back. So you're standing right where this G is, and then you're looking right goal line, right through the goal line, extended as far as you need to, and you can have a better view of what's going on there. Okay, so just some things to clean up there to have a better judgment. We get it covered right. We could make the right decision. Okay, but we're not in as good of position as we should be. Like I said, we'd want our feet to be right here, and then we have a little more distance, and distance is your friend in these situations. We did have an official last year who was right on the goal line pylon. Play came at him, and they came and they rolled into him, and he broke his leg, and he was done for the year. So the way you don't do that is by giving yourself that depth. But we need to be on the goal line. We cannot give up that goal line. This is just an illustration of something to, as an umpire, to be conscious of. We do not want you coming up to block that goal line until this play is dead over. Okay. In this case, this play's not over yet. We have a wing official who's trying to see where this runner's at, and we're coming in here and we're getting in the way. Our wing official's coming in and we're blocking his view. You do not, as an umpire, you do not have this spot. Okay, so just stay back, stay in the goal line or in the end zone, and don't get that spot covered up. Good job of coming in and selling that spot. It's loading. Come on here. Okay, this is our last one. Just a reminder, when in doubt, wipe it out. Little catchphrase that is throughout all of football to help us remember if we have any doubt, if we have a catch and a fumble, or just a catch and down, or whatever the case may be, it's no catch. Okay, so no cheap turnovers and no cheap completions. If they don't totally complete the process of the catch, it is not a completion. So you can see, this guy kind of has his hands on this ball here, and then they're kind of fighting for it. He kind of has possession. Then the ball comes. He just doesn't have it long enough. He's not tucking this ball in, even though they're kind of fighting for it. Just make that incomplete. Great decision just to make this incomplete. Don't have to worry about it. If you want to give them the completion, then they got to complete the process of the catch. It's got to be 100% without a doubt. We had a completed pass before that ball came out, before we rule it completion and fumble. All right, I believe that was our last one. So, yeah, just short of 20 minutes on some of those reminders of the mechanics we want to use, how we are different on first down plays run between the tackles compared to a first or second down play that's run wide, and then the very much different we have when we have a third down play that we want to flow to that line to gain, fourth down play we want to go to that line to gain, and then just some reminders of our goal line mechanics. So really emphasize those in your pre-games, and we're going to look for those when we're evaluating your crews out there. So let's continue to get better, and we will talk to you again soon.